What I was told, and it actually is true of all medical students, you're going to have an idea of what you want to do, and sometimes you find that's truly what you want to do. But keep an open mind, and either way, you're going to have an open mind because the good thing about medical school, the first 2 years, it's all bookwork, but your third year begins your clinical year, and that's where the quote unquote fun begins. You start to get a little disillusioned of, oh my God, why am I doing this? You wanted to be a doctor, and all you're doing is studying in the library. But by the third year, you get your short white coat and you get to go into the hospitals, and that's when the fun begins. We rotate, is what we call it, which is where we go through all the different fields. We rotate through every field of medicine. You go through internal medicine, you go through radiology, you go through surgery, you go through urology, you go through orthopedics, you go through ER, you go through family medicine. So even if you think you wanted to go into ER, you might rotate through anesthesiology or radiology and then change your mind. So you have your whole third year to do that. Everyone's doing everything. By your fourth year, you start to get an idea of what you want to do with your life. There's basically a couple of major branches in the very beginning. You're either going to go surgical, you're going to go medical, or you're going to go I would say another branch is OB-GYN, but that's still medical. So it's kind of in the middle. You're going to get a sense of which direction you're going to go. So if you go surgical, you're not sure if you want to go in to urology, if you want to go into orthopedics, if you want to go into whatever the fields are. But as long as you go down that road, you'll figure it out. But if it's like, I don't want to be in the OR forever, I'm going to go medical. So it doesn't matter if you're going to go internal medicine, family medicine, pediatrics. You just need to kind of get a sense of what kind of doctor do you want to be, as well as what kind of life do you want to live. A lot of people have ideas that, there are some professions where you're working Monday through Friday, 9 to 5. Okay. And then there's other professions where the sky's the limit. You're working till the work is done. And the mindset of some, you have to keep that in mind. If you don't care about the hours and you just love what you do, and of course we all want to have a good life, but I'm tired, I want to go home, but I have a patient that's still bleeding, I'm not looking at my watch. When the work is done, I'm done. But there are others that say, no, I want to get home. I don't want to have to deal with some of the nuances of medicine. Me, that I was younger, I didn't have a family, I wasn't married at the time, so I wasn't really thinking about that. I just knew that this is what I wanted to do. Again, with me, I knew that I liked both. I wanted to do surgery and I wanted to do medicine. And those types of men and women that have those ideas, you're going to see as gastroenterologists, as cardiologists, as pulmonary critical care doctors, and as interventional radiologists as well. You can combine both. But if you say, I really like being in the operating room, I love to operate, I love to operate, I love to operate, then you want to gear toward surgery and figure out what you like to operate on. And if you say, no, I really love to understand what's going on with these disease states, and I want to work with people and help them get their diets together, their lifestyles together, to be healthier, and grow with them as I grow and get to know their family, then you want to go into internal medicine or family medicine. If you say, I got to get in the trenches, I like action, I love action, I want to be in the thick of it, then you're going into the ER. And each of us kind of has a sense of our personalities, of what we like. And sometimes you don't. You try one thing, and I know lots of friends that have gone into one field and then switched over. You can switch over.